Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're gonna see a Great League Remix Cup along with the spammiest Pokemon in the Great League, which is Primeape with the Karate Chop Rage Fist combination. It's very spammy. So the team around it is Furret and the Bastidon. Just to add more bulk, I have paired it with the Bastidon. So do watch the video till end, and if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. So first opponent is running Shadow Alolan Sandslash on a Shadow Claws. Our Furret is very good here, and we can go for a Trailblaze and boost up our fast move damage, which is Sucker Punch. They can go for a Drill Run, Ice Punch. They decide to go for a Drill Run, more than half of the damage is done. I'm gonna go for Trailblaze and boost up my attack. All the moves are resisted, so just to boost up, we are gonna go for Trailblaze. And I think I can farm him down. Maybe I'll go for a Swift. No, actually I should shield and just farm him down and have an energy loaded. Later we can have an alignment. Shielding the move and just farming down. Let's see what is going to come up. So opponent is thinking or waiting, or he is weak to Furret. And here comes the Toxapex. I'll go for the straight Trailblaze and boost up my attack. We are down one shield. We go for the Trailblaze, boosting up attack again, and here comes the Grey Ninja. I stored a move. Actually, I should have thrown here. So I go for the Rage Fist, and definitely I'm going to invest the shield because Grey Ninja for my backline is very dangerous because Bastidon is going to struggle a lot. I go for the Rage Fist to boost up my attack. Might be he won't shield here, that's fine. And he's shielding, so he's going to retain some health as well. Now this Hydro Cannon is going to knock out the Primeape. Primeape is very glassy Pokemon, and the problem is Bastidon is bulky but the attacks are not doing that much. So I'm going to wait, and I come with Furret and throw the Swift to grab the final shield so that later Bastidon can just farm them down everything. And they do invest the shield. I continue to stay and give them a lot of farm. I thought I can reach one more Swift, but unfortunately I didn't. And hopefully they don't reach back to back Hydro Cannon, otherwise Bastidon is gone. So I go for Smackdowns. They immediately come into Toxapex, and I can go for a Stone Age. The Brine is not going to do that much, so I'm going to definitely go for Stone Age immediately. And this Stone Age is going to put them in a range where I think I can just farm them down. They are in a deep red health, so I don't think 2 Brine is going to knock us out. Astrodon is very bulky Pokemon. So here comes the Brine. It didn't do that much. It seems that I can survive one more. And they go for the second one, and now I am going to just farm them down. And I think I can farm down the Grey Ninja as well. Hopefully it doesn't have any charge move. And I'm one away from the charge move. Let's see what happens. I go for the fast move. They didn't reach any charge move, and we secure the win. Luckily we won that. So moving towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has. Meganium in the lead. So it's kind of a tricky lead for us. So I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to go for Trailblaze. Instead we'll go for the Swift. And they're going to go for Frenzy Plant. I think I dip here. So he's going to throw Frenzy. I can survive it. So not going to shield. I'm going to come with my Primeape and let's see what he's going to do. Throwing the Rage Fist immediately, boosting up my Karate Chop damage. And this time if he throws Frenzy Plant, definitely I'm going to invest the shield. Otherwise it is going to one-shot us. And we are now boosted. Let's see what is going to come up. Or he's going to stay here. They go for the Frenzy, and here comes the Ghost typing. It's a Dusknoir. So I can do super effective damage. I'm one Karate Chop away from the third one. So this second Rage Fist is the boosted, and they do invest the shield. And unfortunately they reach a Shadow Punch. So I decided to invest the final shield, and I think my switch timer is up. So definitely I'm going to come with my Furret and go for the Trailblaze, boost up my Sucker Punch damage. And they have to throw a dynamic punch to knock out the Furret. Let's see what happens. And they do let it go, and they are going to throw a move. This could be a dynamic punch or it's a shadow punch, and it's a shadow punch, but Furret survive here. And here comes the Meganium. So we are going to go for Swift, and this Swift is definitely be enough to knock out. And let's see what they are going to do. So they are not investing their final shield. Maybe Dusknoir is going to return, or the third Pokemon. Opponent is waiting for the full switch timer. Here comes the Dusknoir. So I decided to come with Bastidon. Hopefully I can farm him down before he makes to a charge move, which is Dynamic Punch, and luckily we do. So let's see what the final Pokemon is, and it's a Carbink, so they just top left. So moving towards the next opponent, Diggersby in the lead. So we have a super effective Trailblaze, and we are going to go for that, but they can debuff us with the Scorching Sand. So I'll go for the Trailblaze. I think this was a CMP tie and Furate wins it. So going for the Trailblaze, doing super effective damage on the Diggersby. Almost half of the health is gone and now our fast move is boosted. If we get the Scorching Sand debuff, it is going to reset back. They go for the Scorching Sand and yes, we do get the attack drop. That's very unfortunate. I can reach one more Trailblaze, but they make a very good catch on, I think it's a Togetic. But not to worry, I have a hard answer for the Togetic, which is Bastidon, because none of the charge move from the Togetic is going to threaten us, but the Smackdown is just going to melt the health of Togetic. We can just farm them down, we don't have to throw any charge move. They can go for any charge move, so I'm not bothering to shield. I'm just going to go for the full farm down, and I think Diggersby has stored a move, so I have to be very careful. He might snipe me with the Scorching Sands, and in that case I might have to invest the shield. So my switch timer is slowly getting up and now he goes for the final move. After this, one more smackdown and Togetic is out of the way and Primeape is safe. Hopefully they don't have another fairy typing. So I'm going to immediately come into Furate and they come with Pidgeot. Luckily we baited out this Pidgeot. We can do some chip damage with the Swift and Swift is going to do a neutral. Let's see, and they are investing a shield, which is better. Now I can go for Smackdown and a Stone Age. So this Stone Age is going to one shot them, and later Diggersby can be handled by the Primeape with one shield, and for some reason they are investing a shield. That's fine, it's even better for the Primeape because they are shieldless. Now we have to do is close combat the Diggersby, and we reach one more Stone Age, trying to burn the switch clock, but before that they just top left. So good game, we won this match. Let's move towards the next opponent and we have Furate versus Claydol. So it's a good lead for us. We can do a lot of damage with the fast move, but they dip into their fairy type. So we are going to come with Bastidon, which is just a hard wall to it, and we can overfarm a lot. I'm not going to throw my charge move immediately and knock them out. This is just a Psychic Fang, so we are not deciding to shield. So it is going to eventually add up, but that's fine. Bastidon is very tanky. That's fine. I am going to generate up to 100 energy before throwing the charge move, or maybe I can farm him down, but I think those Psychic Fang and the charms are going to add up. So I decided to wait for the switch timer and then I'm going to go for a Stone Age. This Stone Age is definitely going to be enough to knock them out. No need of full bubbles. Actually they survive as I undercharge here, and I'm going to immediately come to Furate. I don't want to stay there. And here comes the Alolan Ninetales. That was another Charmer. I'm going to go for Trailblaze and boost up my attack. It is going to do a decent amount of damage as they are in a shadow form, and I think I can reach a Swift as well. So I go for it, and this is going to knock out if they are not investing a shield. High chance they are not investing because we have a Bastidon as a best answer to it, and they do let it go. Here comes the Claydol. Can just farm me down. I didn't reach Swift. That's fine. I can come with Primeape and we have a Rage Fist coverage. So definitely we are investing the shield because we have two shield. So we don't want to waste it. So I'm going to generate back-to-back Rage Fist. Maybe few fast moves short of it and almost one move away from the second one. So going for this, and they have to shield because this is their final Pokemon and they're not shielding, so that's fine to me. I'll invest my shield, and this time I'm going to go for back to back, and I think they are in a range where flamethrower will be enough from the Bastidon. So I have generated back to back, so this should definitely grab the shield, otherwise it is going to get them very low. Maybe they will survive, but they are investing a shield, doing one karate chop and then going for the rage fist, and they have to invest the final shield. And after this I'm going to come with Bastidon, do one fast move, reach a flamethrower, and this flamethrower is definitely enough to knock out the Claydol, and we are going to secure the win. So good game, we won this match. Let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. Furate in the lead, and it's a good lead for us, which is Jellicent. We want Jellicent to see here, and here comes their own Furate. So I'm going to overfarm a lot. The Trailblaze and Swift is not going to one-shot us. It is going to hurt, but still we can survive it, so we are not shielding. They go for the Trailblaze. I'm going to overfarm a lot, almost a back-to-back close combat. I'm just one karate chop away from the second one. So I go for the first one and they do let it go. I can do super effective damage on the Jellicent as well. And let's see what is going to come up. Maybe a third Pokemon, or they will come with, actually they come with a fairy typing. And we have a alignment now. We come with Bastidon on the fairy typing and there is no chance for them to win this game. So they will just top left. So good game, we won this match. Moving towards the next opponent and they have a Medicham in the lead. So it's kind of a tricky lead. So they might be running a dynamic punch which is going to do a lot of damage to all three of my Pokemon. So I decided to stay here, do some chip damage. They go for the dynamic punch and almost 90% health is gone. That's very unfortunate. I'm going to go for Trailblaze. It is going to do a neutral damage and if I can get a Swift that would be very good for us. And almost they are in a half health and they didn't allow me to throw the Swift. They are going to go for Ice Punch. That is fine. So now we have to come with our Primeape definitely. And he has a Dugong. For some reason he dipped into Dugong. Maybe he is extremely weak to Primeape at the back. So I have to save a Primeape. I'm going to full send the close combat. And they didn't shield, it just one shot. And they are running Psycho Cut. So now our defense is dropped. So it is going to do a lot of damage with the fast moves. I'm going to go for Rage Fist. And he's going to definitely shield this. It does a super effective damage and I'll try to catch here and I do make a catch. I'm damn sure this is just an ice punch. He's not going to go for an overkill dynamic punch and very good call from my end and I think I still can survive a dynamic punch from full health. So I decided to shield the first move. In case they reach another dynamic punch, I'm not going to invest my both of the shield on Bastidon and I think still they are weak to Bastidon at the back as well. Maybe another ice typing and I think this is definitely a dynamic punch. It is going to do a lot and let's see what is going to come up and I do get the farm down and my switch timer is going to get up. So the final Pokemon is Walrein as I said, the ice typing. So this Stone Age is going to do super effective damage and they are not investing a shield. Here comes the Primeape going to boost up my attack with the Rage Fist and after that I can reach one more. Even if he throws Icicle Sphere, I have a shield left. So definitely we are going to win this match and they just top left. So good game, we won this match. Let's move towards next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has. Fosterus in the lead. So we are staying here but they don't and they dip into Togetic and we have a very hard answer to it. So it's a bad day for Togetic and they just top left. Let's move towards next opponent and it's a Dusknoir in the lead. So it's a very good lead for us and they are not staying. They are going to dip into Diggersby and we have to be very careful. If they throw a Scorching Sand and if we don't shield, it might knock out the Primeape. So just to be safe, I'm going to invest the shield and luckily it was a Scorching Sand. And another lucky part is we didn't get the debuff. I have a back-to-back close combat. If he shields, I'm going to throw the second one immediately and let's see what happens. And they are not investing any shield and it just knocks out. And now we can go for the Rage Phase to do super effective damage on Dusknoir and I think I can reach one more even though we are debuffed and yes we do. So it's good thing for us. This Rage Phase might grab the shield as it is the boosted one, so they have to shield otherwise it is going to knock them out. As my switch timer is up, I immediately dip into the Furate and this could be a dynamic punch. So I decided to invest my final shield as well and after that I'm going to just farm them down. And here comes the Grumpig. So I think I can go for Trailblaze, do a neutral damage and after that Sucker Punch are going to add up and we have a very healthy Bastidon. I think we are in a good position. So I decided to do a chip damage with the Swift and grab the final shield as well. Definitely they have to invest otherwise it will make them very low and it's a boosted one. So they are very low on health. Even if they knock us out, it's fine. We have a very healthy Bastidon and it can take one dynamic punch easily. So I'm going to just farm him down. Hopefully I can farm them down. Unfortunately they reach a move and I think Dusknoir is very low on health. I might try to catch here. So let's see. And here comes the Dusknoir and here comes the catch. Unfortunately it was not a catch. I think he panicked through here and this Shadow Punch is going to knock out the Primeape and we can do one smackdown and knock them out and we have a Stone Age loaded for the Grumpig and they will just top left. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and also subscribe to my channel and share with your Pogo friend. I'll catch you all in the next video. Till the time, take care trainers, have a good day, bye.